Alright, what is up guys? Today we have another Destiny Rising video, and today I just wanted to basically make a short video showing you guys how you can play Destiny Rising at 120 frames per second. Now, the way this is possible is, well, the only reason you can do this is if you're playing on an emulator. Now, the emulator that I'm currently using is Mumu 12. And the reason I'm using Mumu 12 and not something like BlueStacks is basically because Mumu 12 is actually made by NetEase, which is the same company that is making Destiny Rising. So for most people, when you play the game, even if you're on an emulator, for the most part, you're gonna have 90 frames per second. Now there is a max of 120, and as you can see here on the top right of my screen, it says 120. That's my frame rate. And the way you're going to want to actually change it if you are playing on an emulator is you want to go to the settings, these three dots right here on the app, and then you want to go to device settings. Now, since we're already here, you're going to want to make sure you have these settings that I have on screen. So for graphics renderer, you want to use Vulkan. For performance settings, you want to use high because that will actually increase your CPU cores and your RAM. And then I believe, yeah, so your GPU usage strategy, I just put better graphics performance. And then forced use of discrete graphics card I put on. And then this, I'm not too sure exactly how it works for the smart memory optimization. I would just leave it as it is, which is on default. And then we go to display. I personally have it at 1080p. But you can change it to 1440 if you want. And then right here, this is pretty much where the frame rate comes from. So you're not gonna be able to play 120 if you don't allow your emulator to run it. So normally, I believe it's gonna be at 60 by default. I believe. I just maxed it out. There's really no reason not to max it out because the game only allows up to 120. So you know, whatever. So you just want to basically max it out. And if you want to have this counter, this frames per second counter on the top right, like I do, you want to click on FPS counter. And then that's pretty much it. That's all you want to do. There's a lot of other settings here that you can mess with, like screen brightness and network and model and, you know, but for the most part, that's pretty much it. The game runs really well. I pretty much have it on max rendering quality with 120 frames. Now it does say the current quality settings may cause your device to heat up and lag, but obviously, like, I'm not playing on a phone, I'm playing on an emulator, right? And then the texture precision is on HD. Everything's basically maxed out. It is a phone game at the end of the day, so it's not going to be the craziest you know, optimization, but 120 frames per second is a huge difference from 30 and 60. And if you're playing on an iPad and a high-end iPad, the max you can get is 90 frames per second. But as you can see on the top right, it's basically just 120.
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
Nice to see you again.
Now, so yeah, that's about it, guys. Just wanted to make a quick video. I'm going to be making a lot more videos from here on out. The reason I wasn't able to make videos when a game actually launched was because, well, I have a 9 to 5, and it actually put some strains on my body. But I'm good now, and I'm going to have a lot more time now. I'm going to be making more videos, so keep on the lookout for that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.